Hello everyone, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the chosen ones. So if this reading comes across your platform, there should be something in here for you today, okay? I feel like my nose is running. All right, we are back in the spot where all my cards are, so thank God for that. We finally have all the cards. Excuse me. All right, I think today I'm gonna look at your overall current energy first because I feel like I haven't really done that in a while. It's been at least a little bit. So let's look at your overall current energy first. We'll then look at the present situation, recent past, and near future, followed by the Big Bubba Mac portion of the reading. And at the end, I'll do a spirit message oracle card for you, okay? I want to use this deck. Okay. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Okay. Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, please. Overall current energy right now. What do they have going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Overall current energy right now, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Is this two separate energies? Two of Wands in the reversal. Unplanned, bad planning, complete lack of planning, Eight of Wands, obstacles. Ace of Cups reverse, is this someone else? 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be a yes or a no with the Seven of Swords there. So is the Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Swords someone else's energy? 1, 2, 3, 4. If it is, they're very confused. I feel like we have possibly two different energies here, but it's not necessarily coming out that way. Okay, it's coming out as, it's got to be two different energies. There's no way we're this up and down, okay? So, you have the Emperor here. The Emperor is someone that owns their space with confidence. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all doing well. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to the bottom there, all right? So, the Emperor is someone that owns their space with confidence. This is a leader, okay? Opportunities come to the Emperor. This is also the divine protector, okay? You have the Six of Wands in the reversal. So someone feels like they're not getting recognition for work and effort that they've been putting in. They're not getting the attention they deserve. Someone else is stealing their credit or something like this, okay? Like stealing credit for the work that they do. You have the Ace of Cups in the reversal, which can represent unhappiness. This can represent sometimes repressed emotion. So keeping something to yourself here. Excuse me. This can also represent someone that's kind of giving too much and not pouring enough into themselves, okay? Their cup is empty because they've been pouring too much into other people. So it kind of looks like two separate energies from my perspective, but I asked if the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups reversed is someone else's energy, and I have the Two of Wands reversed, which is technically a no card, okay? Two of Wands in the reversal is a no. The Six of Wands reversed and the Two of Wands reversed is the Eight of Wands reversed. So this is dealing with obstacles or setbacks or things not going the way that they are supposed to go, the way that they've been planned out, okay? You have the Ace of Cups in the reversal, clarified by the Queen of Swords reversed, which is confusion or someone mentally manipulative or egotistical or rude, okay? Sharp and pointed with their words. This can, I think I already said confused, maybe. It can just represent confused. So I just did the ice bath recently, and I'm pretty sure my nose is running. So I'm like trying to make sure that I don't have snot coming out in the middle of the live, because that's going to be very embarrassing. Okay. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, or stealing, or it can be a card of strategy, okay? All right. Eight of Swords is someone feeling stuck. Eight of Swords is like a self-imposed restriction, not sure how to move forward or move on, okay, from a situation. This can represent, like, again, a self-imposed restriction. So someone that's not actually stuck, they just feel stuck. You have the King of Wands, which is using the dynamic energy of a leader, also confident, courageous, okay, very good. The King of Wands is someone that has very strong intuition as well, with the Empress card. So the Empress is support, stability, resources. This is the pregnancy card. Okay, this can be a literal pregnancy or pregnant with a new idea. So it does feel like two separate energies, but it's so intertwined that I can't even like separate it exactly. Like someone's really standing in their power. Someone else is feeling like they're not getting recognition for work and effort that they've been putting in. They're trying to be strategic here whenever it comes to their emotion because they're very upset or hurt or feeling like they've been giving too much, okay? Let me get one card for the chosen ones, overall current energy right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me get one more, please. 1. You have the Emperor on the split there trying to pop out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. So you're getting very clear where you're putting your time, energy, and effort in, okay? You're not giving very much to situations or people that you do not get something back from, okay? The person here, he is giving to because this person is willing to give something back. He's not giving to this person because this person does not give back to him, okay? He's very clear to keep balance. This person has something in their back pocket, okay? And what that represents is whenever someone has something in their back pocket here is that they're not going to give to the situation without an expectation of like later in the future of like, hey, remember that one time that I helped you out? Okay. Remember that one time that, you know, I gave to you, and, you know, there's an expectation here of later on getting something back, having something in their back pocket. So kind of like trying to keep you in their back pocket. You see what I'm saying? What's this about? Queen of Wands. Okay. Could be because you're doing something new or learning something new or something to do with the amount of attention that you get, okay? It's like you're protected here. Okay. Whew. Should I get one more maybe? I'll get one more. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, Samina? How are you doing? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles reversed is like money regained after severe toil or being brought back in out of the cold, so to speak. Okay, it's like you're getting something back here. But I feel like it's very clear that the reason you're getting something back is because you're not giving to people or situations that do not give back to you. Okay, so let's look at your present situation. Jeez, let's look at your present situation here. There it is. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify. Let's look at the present situation for the chosen ones today, please. Overall current energy. You know what? I don't think I want to use this deck. I'm just going to use the same one that I've been using. Okay, Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify the present situation. Let's see the present situation for the chosen ones today, please. Overall current energy right now. There we go. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups coming out in the reversal again. I only read uprights anyway, but Ace of Pentacles reversed. I don't like it. Okay. Ace of Wands, wow. And the 8 of Wands. Okay, so you got 3 aces in the present situation, and I only read uprights for the present, recent, past, and near future. So you have 3 aces in the upright position, okay? Now the first 2 aces were in the reversal, followed by the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So, and that's the 9 of Wands. So that's pretty clear message here. There is definitely 2 different energies here for a lot of you, okay? We're going to read it, okay? We're just going to go down the line and figure out what's going on here. Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness or a new love relationship if you're looking for it, okay? This can represent you filling your own cup up first, which is what you need to be doing. Don't be giving to people or situations around you without filling your own cup up first, okay? You can't give from an empty cup. That's the reason why. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an idea or opportunity coming in for you to take action on in order to manifest something from nothing. Now, if you don't take action on the idea or opportunity, this is like me holding out this deck to you like, hey, learn tarot. If you don't grab the cards and you don't look up what the cards mean, you're never going to learn tarot, okay, for example. So something like that. You have to take advantage of the opportunity, otherwise it's just going to sit there in front of you. Ace of Wands is another idea or opportunity, but this is like feeding the fire, okay? You have to take action on it by putting energy into it. Now, this is an idea or opportunity that you take action on. This is one that you put energy into, okay? It's like feeding the flame. So you have an opportunity comes in, someone's like, hey, you have this like job interview, Monday. I don't know what today is. You have this job interview Monday. Okay, like meet me here at 9 and we'll go over your qualifications. Like if you don't go there at 9, you miss the interview, then you missed feeding the fire. Okay, you have to wait for another opportunity to come back around. You have to put little bits of energy into it in order to get something else out. Okay, Eight of Wands is fast-paced, quick action. Okay, this represents quick results, usually in a strategic manner. That's why all the wands are facing the same direction. They're going in the same way, okay? This is something about moving forward also and not going back, okay? You can't go backwards right now. If you put these two cards together, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. This means that you have made it through all of the obstacles that have been placed in your path so far, and you are very close to a victory. You can see the forest for the trees, okay? Looks very good for you. I do feel since the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles came out in the reversal primarily, I do feel that you have someone here that maybe is unhappy or upset or repressing some kind of emotion whenever it comes to you here because they feel like they missed an opportunity, all right? They feel like they missed an opportunity or it was a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of effort, a waste of money, something like that, okay? It could be you feeling this way. I feel like for some of you, you're the one storyline where you have the opportunity coming in. For others of you, there's a storyline where you're upset or repressing some kind of emotion here because you feel like it was a waste of time, energy, or effort, okay? Let's clarify the present situation for the chosen ones, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Clarify the present situation for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Four of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. So good news is you have the Ace of Pentacles twice in your present situation. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. You have a lot of opportunity here. All right, that's Spirit's way of saying I meant what I said, okay? So you have an opportunity coming in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? It's probably more than one opportunity for a lot of you, okay? With the Ace of Cups, you have the Four of Swords. I feel like a lot of you, and in both cases, whether you're the person that's upset or the person that is filling your own cup up first, or both. You could be both of those people. You're having to reflect right now. This represents rest, relaxation, reflection, okay? Rest, relax, recover, and reflection. Taking some time for yourself here, okay? Now that's one of the best ways to pour into your own cup and make sure that you have a full cup before you start trying to give to other people. You're really not supposed to give anything that's in your cup at all. You're supposed to give the overflow. That's why the Ace of Cups here has the overflow, okay? That's why all the water is coming out of the Ace of Cups. This is what you're supposed to give, and you're supposed to keep your cup full, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands. So there are two indications of a victory here at least, okay? I mean, you also have three aces in the present situation. Like I said, it doesn't get a lot better than that, but Ace of Pentacles is an idea or opportunity coming in for you to take action on in order to manifest something from nothing. Jay Richardson, you're paying me by commenting right now, so think again, buddy. Okay, just want to throw that out there. Jay Richardson, also for you specifically, I'll only pull cards for you if you do a $10 donation or more. Otherwise, you can keep commenting and I'm going to get money either way. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Okay. Four of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory. This can represent a marriage for some of you, but I feel like for a lot of you, what you have here is some kind of victory coming in because of an idea or opportunity that you're taking action on. So you have to take action on this opportunity, okay? Ace of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, it doesn't really get a whole lot better than that. There is some kind of action that's going to have to be taken here. And if you do not take action, then you're going to miss the opportunity, okay? It's not that hard. You know, the Ace of Wands, you have to feed the fire a little bit. You got to start somewhere. You don't have to like start by putting 100% like effort in, but you do have to put energy and effort into it if you want it to manifest, okay? Otherwise, it will just pass you by, okay? Now, if you have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands here, there could be an indication of a Five of Wands, which is conflict or competition or realizing that you're on two different pages with someone, okay? Something about being on two different pages could be significant for you. You have the two Ace of Pentacles. which is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is balance, okay? Work hard, play hard. For a lot of you, you've been someone that works really hard a lot for a long time, okay? So now you're getting an time period, for a lot of you is probably the storm that we just had recently, where you have a little bit more time to rest or recover, okay? Now it depends on where you are if you had to deal with the storm, but for a lot of us, we had to deal with a storm, especially if you're anywhere near North Carolina, but still. You're getting a little time period where you can reflect on a situation, okay? And if you have more time to be able to spend with yourself, you are being guided to reflect right now. Look at the opportunities coming in, not at anything that may be exiting your energy, because I know that's way easier said than done, but that's going to be the silver lining here for you. Eight of Wands with the Magician. Eight of Wands is fast-paced, quick action, okay? This can represent traveling or moving for some of you. You could be going on vacation even. The Magician is manifesting something from nothing, utilizing the tools that you already have, okay? He is a master, okay? He's mastered all of these tools, all of the suits on the table here. And this is also a card of reinvention. He has the snake around his waist here, which is the belt, and it is the Ouroboros, okay? The Ouroboros is a snake eating its tail, and it represents reinvention. So manifesting something from nothing. You actually have like multiple cards here in the present situation of a lot of different opportunities in order to manifest something from nothing. Okay, so it looks very good for you. Let's look at the recent past leading up to the present situation. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Queen of Swords, this is someone whose clear communication expresses what is best for everyone. This is also someone very mentally clear on what they want or where they're headed or what their plans are, okay? Her head is above the clouds. It represents mental clarity, all right? So some of you are communicating clearly what it is that you want or what your plans are or what you need, okay? Eight of Cups is walking away from something, okay? You could settle for this if you want to. All of these cups are full, but at the same time, it would be literally that. You would be settling, okay? So you're meant for something higher here. You're meant to be able to move forward or move on to something greater. You've outgrown the situation. So now you're communicating that clearly that you need to be able to move forward or move on here, okay? There's like a story that the Eight of Cups is walking straight to the Nine of Cups, which is happiness based on the work and effort that you've already been putting in, but there's no real indication of that. But either way, there's no like solid evidence of that. But either way, the Eight of Cups is walking on to bigger and better things, okay? Six of Wands with the Hermit card. Six of Wands represents getting recognized for the work that you do or something that you've been working on, okay? The Hermit card represents pulling your energy back and going into hermit mode. I feel like for at least some of you here in the recent past, you had to pull your energy back in one way or another to get the recognition that you deserve, okay? I feel like we had something about that in the present overall current energy at the beginning. Like the Six of Wands was in the reversal, I think. Not getting recognition for the work and effort you've been putting in. I'm 100% sure we had that. Yeah, okay. So Six of Wands here in the reversal in the present situation. Some of you may be feeling like you're not getting the recognition you deserve, or maybe someone around you feels that way. But this is probably part of the reason why you had to go into hermit mode a little bit, so you could either figure out how to get the recognition you deserve or something to that nature, okay? You had to pull your energy back. This can also represent learning something new. So some of you had to learn something new here in order to get the recognition that you deserve. You have the Ten of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. It just does feel like two separate energies, either that or some of you are having a little bit of a hard time. Like what I mean, two separate energies, like your energy and someone else's, okay? Either that or some of you are having a little bit of a hard time, a weight or a burden on your shoulders, building or growing with like a family or a love dynamic in some kind of way, okay? You have the family here, the older man, the couple, you have the little kid and the two dogs. So it does represent like a family, but this also represents all your hopes and desires, okay? You're building and leaving a legacy here. This is kind of a weight or a burden on your shoulders. For some of you, that might also be part of the reason why you're having to go into hermit mode here a little bit. It's just going to be easier for you to kind of take a step back and focus on yourself a little bit more, okay? With the Chariot, you have the Six of Swords. So you do have like the two cards in the tarot deck, the two main cards in the minor arcana that represent moving on or moving forward. Technically 3 with the Chariot here with the major arcana, okay? 8 of Cups is walking away from something you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. 6 of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. And then the Chariot. This is like the one card that literally represents traveling, because it's the only card that represents any type of vehicle at all in the tarot, okay? So this can represent charging ahead, moving forward, charging towards a victory. This is like having to leave something behind. He's having to leave the city that is behind him behind in order to charge towards a win or a victory here, okay? So a little bit maybe difficult for some of you to have to like move forward or leave something behind, or even to go into hermit mode, but you are charging towards a victory, and that is something positive to keep in the back of your mind here, okay? Let's look at your near future. Let's look and see what it is that you do not see coming. You have the 9 of Wands with the Hierophant, okay? The 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. This means that you have made it through all of the obstacles that have been placed in your path so far, and you are very close to a victory, okay? So it does look very good for you. This person can see the forest for the trees. They've had to deal with a lot of obstacles. They've had to come a long way. The Hierophant can represent traditionalism, doing things traditionally, or it can represent needing to think outside of the box here a little bit. So maybe you're like right there whenever it comes to a victory. You're not 100% of the way there yet, but you're almost there, okay? With the 7 of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. 7 of Pentacles represents, is the juice worth the squeeze, okay? This person has put a lot of effort in watching this grow over time. This could be a business, a relationship, a family, something to this nature, okay? And now they're considering whether it's worth putting more time, energy, and effort into it or not. The Queen of Cups is someone that's emotionally sensitive, but they also are very creative, and they're very focused on their creation, what they are working on, okay? So something about your creativity, maybe doing something a little bit differently here could be significant for you, or trying to find a way to do it differently. Some of you might have to change things up, or even possibly let something go in order to bring in what you're trying to create. My nose is now itching like crazy, which usually means that you're channeling really well. So I guess that means I'm channeling super good. Knight of Cups with the 9 of Swords. Knight of Cups can be like a knight in shining armor here. This can represent new love, or for some of you, it's just, again, focusing on your creation or your creative abilities. This is someone that is able to obsess completely on a task at hand. They don't get distracted, okay? Their focus doesn't waver. 9 of Swords is someone very stressed out. So if this is new love, I have a feeling that maybe you have someone worried or stressed that you're going to find new love, or vice versa. You could be worried that someone's going to be finding new love here and maybe moving on or leaving you behind, or something to this nature. I want to pull one card on that though. What's the Knight of Cups with the 9 of Swords for the chosen ones in the near future? King of Swords in the reversal. I don't know. I feel like it's just another energy of confusion. You have that Queen of Swords reversed in the overall current energy at the beginning of the reading. I feel like someone's worried they're going to be cut off, okay? Or you're worried that you might get cut off from someone that you care a lot about, or something. Can I get one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think someone feels that you're exploring options, or vice versa here. Like someone thinks that you're about to move forward or move on, and they're very stressed about that here in the near future. Here's what I can say, okay? Whether you want it or you don't want it, a lot of you already know what I'm about to say. If you focus on it, you're also attracting that to you. So continuously focus on what you do want. If you have a negative thought of something that you don't want to happen, shoot that shit down and then replace it with a positive thought of what you do want to happen, okay? With the 4 of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Swords is rest, relax, recover, or reflection, which is what you have in the present situation, okay? So you're still having some time here to reflect, or take some time to rest, relax, recover. Don't worry too much about it. You know what I'm saying? We got 1, 2, 3 on the clock. 1:23 in the morning where I am. So Queen of Pentacles is very focused on where she wants to be, focusing on her success, her abundance, her values, her family, and her boundaries. So I feel like it is important for you to continue focusing on where you want to be, okay? That is going to be significant for you. This will help you multiply your finances, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to do the Big Bubba Mac portion, which I know some of y'all been waiting for, because I've been waiting for this. Thank you for liking and following, guys. It is greatly appreciated. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, clarify this reading for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that person's name? It was 6:24 a.m. Yeah. J. Richardson. Thank you for putting that person in timeout. I just want to say, be mindful of where you are whenever you're in the comment section on my channel. You're not going to come to my channel and tell me what to do. It's just not going to happen, okay? If you would like to do that, create your own channel. That's my advice. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, clarify this reading for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have cause and effect. For every action, there is an equal or greater reaction. Okay, this is in relation to the Justice card and the Tarot deck. This is Libra energy. Okay, so cause and effect. So something could be balancing out for you because of circumstances and the way that they have happened. Okay, something, maybe it's something that needs to happen. What else? We have Taurini. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. You could have Taurus or Gemini somewhere in your chart. Thank you. Arborea. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Wow, 1221. This is my number. Okay, this means that you will always get what you want or something better than you can imagine. Okay, 1221. You could be seeing 1221 a lot. What else? Bracelet. Okay, something about a bracelet could be significant. I wear this bracelet a lot. Okay, this brings a level of protection. All the stones mean something different. I wish I could tell you what all of them are, but something about a bracelet could be significant. A bracelet someone gave you or a bracelet that you gave someone could be significant. What else? Could be getting a new bracelet for some of you. We have D. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with a D, yours or theirs. Okay. Sister. Okay, something about your sister could be significant. You could be a sister, or something about, I don't know, that one song popped into my head. I don't want to say that though. All right, what else, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Singer, okay? You could be a singer. You could be dealing with someone that is a singer. This could be someone's last name, possibly. Something about singer is significant. Okay. We have Jimser. I feel like all the words are starting to rhyme. Singer, sister, Jimser. Jimser is Gemini, Cancer, cusp. You could be a Gemini, Cancer, cusp, or have Gemini or Cancer somewhere in your chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Cosmic Insight Oracle card, if I can find it. All right, Cosmic Insight Oracle card. Where it at? Oh. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Wow. Okay. I must have been planning on bringing this with me whenever I left, because it's packaged up like I was going to bring it with me. And I must have forgot it. Okay. So let's get a Cosmic Insight Oracle card for you. Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, please. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, what do they need to hear? What do they need to hear right now? Okay. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Okay. So it could be a good time for you to watch your finances. You might possibly be dealing with someone that's got like a gambling problem or something, okay? What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have get some plants, okay? This is just like natural oxytocin or whatever it is, okay? That one chemical in the brain that's really great. So get some plants. You can also watch your growth happening in plants in real time. If you get some plants, I got like 1,000 around me right now. You just can't see them, okay? We have F. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with an F, yours or theirs. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card. Okay. Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card. Let's get one. The one right off the top says trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Okay, so someone's feeling a little trapped right now, a little stuck. You could be feeling stuck. You could be dealing with someone that feels a little stuck right now or trapped. Let me get one more. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Okay, so someone's kind of feeling stuck whenever it comes to memories with you, or vice versa. Okay, let's get 2 more. Get out in nature. Okay, this is that other natural oxytocin or whatever the good feeling chemical is in your brain. I get them all mixed up. So Get out in nature. This is something that naturally helps with anxiety and naturally helps with depression, especially if you can get on like a nature trail, okay? And car or truck. You could be getting a new car or truck. You could be getting one worked on. Something about car or truck is significant there, okay? All right, I'm gonna get a, I'm going to get a spirit message oracle card, and then I will do a mini spread for someone in the comment section. It'll be after I say go, okay? Spirit guides, what do we have for the chosen ones? What do they need to hear today? Show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? That's a really awesome card. Okay. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Okay, I don't think you can see it, but there it is. All right. Thank you, Michael. Next person to comment after Michael Donaldson here will be the... All right, it's going to be for Marcella Love 121. It's no way near Kabbalah. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I do think that it's probably something positive. Excuse me, guys. Okay, it's going to be for, I think it's Marcella Love 121, okay? Okay. For anyone that would like a mini spread after the free one, I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more, okay? Except for the one guy from earlier. His is always going to be a $10. I'm just kidding. It won't always be one. I'll give him a chance next time. Okay. For those of you that have yes or no questions, I do go live on TikTok after I go live on YouTube answering yes or no questions for at least 30 minutes. I do like the first at least 10 or 15 questions for free. And then I just go based on people who are gifting from there. So you can always check that out in the description box below. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, overall current energy for Marcella Love, 121, I think it is. Yes, 121. Overall current energy for Marcella Love, 121. What does she have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. King of Cups. 7 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Okay. So you are having to remain very emotionally stable and emotionally regulated in either a time, probably in a time period where you feel lied to, cheated on, or stole from, okay? Now this can be also that you're having to remain emotionally stable in order to stay strategic, 3333 on the clock, in order to go through some kind of ending that is inevitably happening, okay? You have the King of Cups, remaining emotionally stable, very emotionally regulated, even in chaotic situations. Have a great night, Angie. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Roseanne. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for the 20. I appreciate you. I'll do yours right after this one, okay? You have the 7 of Swords, Marcella. This can represent lying, cheating, or stealing. Okay, someone doing this to you usually, or it is a card of strategy, okay? The 10 of Pentacles in the reversal is something ending. This is like being brought back down to ground zero. It's dissipating, okay? Usually this can be something that you've been building or growing over time, or it can be a love or family dynamic, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Marcella Love, please? Overall current energy right now. There we go. 1 more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed, and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're having to get out of some kind of controlling situation. This is most likely an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You have heavy Aquarius energy, very heavy Aquarius energy. You also have Virgo and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be any of those signs, but it could be, okay? Six of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to something a little bit calmer, okay? Moving on from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. Knight of Swords in the reversal is usually someone egotistical, someone that's like taking action here, but they're not thinking things through. This can represent someone rude or mentally manipulative, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. Five of Swords is someone that is controlling, again, or egotistical. This is someone that tries to keep you like up under their thumb, okay? Now, this can go from being a beginner to an intermediate to a pro, having to level up your skill set, but in this indication, you're probably dealing with someone controlling that you're having to move on from, okay? Let me know if this is resonating for you, Marcella. I'm going to pull 3 cards for what you do not see coming, okay? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get 3 cards for Marcella for what she does not see coming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. There we go. Wheel of Fortune reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, you're breaking out of a cycle here. Very clear message that you are breaking out of a cycle. This feels also like you're breaking out of a cycle that it's like inevitable. Almost like at this point, you had no other choice than to break out of this cycle because you could not repeat it again. Or this is the last time that you were willing to repeat this cycle, okay? That's the Wheel of Fortune in the reversal. Bad luck or misfortune. This is basically bad luck or misfortune that you feel that you are receiving, okay? Because you're having to break out of a cycle. It could also be that someone else feels like they're receiving bad luck or misfortune. But that's the silver lining. The silver lining is you're not going to have to repeat the cycle again. Nice, okay. Aquarius, I knew there was Aquarius energy here. Moving on from a 20-year relationship, 10-year marriage, I'm officially going into my first year divorce. Nice, okay. Well, I mean, I know that's got to be difficult, but at the same time, I'm proud of you for moving forward, okay? 7 of Cups in the reversal is indecision, or worse, being forced into a decision against one's will. Like there's a lack of options. There's no other option than to move forward here or move on. And the 4 of Pentacles in the reversal is a release, okay? Releasing something that you've been holding on to very tightly, okay? And or vice versa, excuse me. Thank you so much for being here, Marcella. I'm proud of you. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy that you're able to get out of whatever this is. Because it seems like a cycle that you're having to get out of. Okay. I'm going to look for... Who was it? Roseanne. Wait a minute. Rosanna. Almost messed it up. Good to see you, Rosanna. Good to, thank you for being here. Rosanna Bowser. It's been a little bit, I feel like, since I've seen your name. Okay. Let's look for Rosanna Bowser. Doing it right. Everybody want me dancing and me doing it right. Chicken bone. I said shell, maybe? Thank you so much. I have a lot of earth on my chart. You hungry over there, Brandon? You need to get some food, buddy. Ikra, don't be telling everybody my secrets, dog. What's going on with you? I'm just playing. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you so much. Excuse me, guys. All right, Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see for Rosanna Bowser, please. Overall current energy right now. What does Rosanna have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? Overall current energy for Rosanna Bowser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. 3 of Cups in the reversal. 2 of Wands in the reversal. King of Wands reversed. Okay. 3 of Cups in the reversal, Rosanna. This represents usually gossip, but more in like a negative light, okay? This is like people that are talking about something that maybe you're going through or that you have going on, okay? The 2 of Wands in the reversal is things not going at all according to plan, okay? Bad planning, things not going at all according to plan, or a complete lack of planning here. This could be something just not happening the way that it was planned out, or the way it should, or the way that we were hoping, okay? King of Wands in the reversal can be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. This represents someone that is aggressive or demanding. It can represent sometimes jealousy. I don't normally read that with the King of Wands. That's usually Queen of Wands energy, but it is possible. Okay, I just feel something about jealousy here. King of Wands, someone aggressive or demanding, a tyrant or like a bad leader here, okay? This can also represent someone that's refusing to take action on their goals, or they're just lazy or something, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Rosanna Bowser? Overall current energy right now. Let me get 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10 of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. And the Devil reversed. Wow. So this is actually a pretty similar reading to Marcella's reading. Okay, it looks like a family or a love connection is ending, okay, with the 10 of Cups and the reversal here. Now, hers was 10 of Pentacles, all right, so that's like building, but this is like more of like a love scenario or a love dynamic. Now, they both can represent love, but 10 of Pentacles is something that they've been building for a while, okay? 10 of Cups, it doesn't mean that 10 of Cups isn't that, okay? They're both a completion card. But this means with the 5 of Swords in the reversal, you're getting out of the control of someone or something that's kind of been like trying to keep you up under their thumb, okay? This is, what's the specific definition, okay? I know that I know it, but it's not coming to me, okay? Yeah, a freedom from oppression, an end to subjugation, a freedom from oppression. I'm almost 100% sure that's how it goes. Let me see it. I'm going to look just because I haven't seen it in a reversal. You see how I don't really read reversals a whole lot anymore? But I know that that's what it is. I'm 100% sure. An end to subjugation, freedom from oppression, conflict resolution comes after someone has the nerve to stand up to false authority. More than likely, this will be a concerted team effort rather than any one individual, okay? So yeah, you're getting out of the control of someone or something that's been like trying to keep you up under their thumb there, okay? The Devil in the reversal, this represents your personal get out of jail free card, okay? This is like getting away from some kind of blockage, all right? A blockage that has been around you, a person, or sometimes it can be more than one person. It can represent a job. And this indication is most likely either a family member or a love connection, okay? Getting out of this, you're like able to move forward here. So you have this gossipy energy around you, probably more than one person with the 3 of Cups in the reversal around there, like, oh, their plans didn't work out. I wouldn't even worry about that, okay? Who cares? Because you no longer have to deal with this cycle or stuck energy with someone that's creating obstacles, okay? It's more resistance than it is anything else, okay? Love, I see, okay. Let's get 3 cards for what you do not see coming now, okay? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, give me 3 cards for Rosanna Bowser for what she does not see coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 of Cups in the reversal, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit, okay? 5 of Cups in the reversal is healing, okay? Healing or recovering from something that was very emotionally hurtful or hard to go through, and now you're starting to see that there are new opportunities ahead, okay? Knight of Pentacles is being in the energy of attraction, so your vibe attracts your tribe, okay? What you want also wants you. It's now able to come in for you because there is so much less resistance here. Not only that, but you're also healing. You're also recovering, which is very nice. It's like the healing process has either started or you've been able to pick back up on the healing process, okay? The Hermit card is going into Hermit mode, okay? Pulling your energy back, going into Hermit mode. Now, the Hermit has been through a dark night of the soul. It has not been easy for them. They found themselves at the top of this mountain here, and it's been super hard because they've went through the dark night of the soul. But this also represents that they have found their inner light, okay? Now what you're being guided to do is go back down the mountain whenever you're ready and put your light out into the world, because someone else needs to hear your story. That's the Hermit card, okay? You see, he feels stuck. His feet are frozen to the top of the mountain here. But if he just puts the light down beside his feet, unthaws his feet, he'll be able to move forward and put his story out into the world. Some people have a little bit of a hard time with that, I would say, okay? But it's a very good reading for you. As far as what you don't see coming, it's going to be a lot better than the present situation. You have this obstacle that's being released, or this stuck energy that's being released, which is very nice. Thank you so much. What's up, Nano Bab? I'm only doing mini spreads for people that are donating $10 US or more as of right now. If you want to follow my TikTok account, I do answer yes or no questions on there for 30 minutes. I'm going to do that after this live. You're very welcome, Rosanna. Thank you so much for being here. So good to see you again. I do one free mini spread at the end of my live, guys. So if you come back tomorrow night, you have a chance to get the free one, okay? And you can always reach out to me for a personal reading in the description box below, okay? You're welcome, Nano. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Marcella. What's your name? Alfalfa M2. Yeah, I don't know what you got going on down there, bud, but there's no energetic contracts here. I know that's right. I don't know exactly what you mean by energetic contract, but some of the things you're saying I don't really resonate with on my channel, but I do appreciate you being here, and you are attracting more people to the channel by commenting. But yeah, as far as energetic contracts, I feel like any contract that you should have is with yourself, okay? You shouldn't be worried about what other people got going on. And I mean that with the most respect possible, okay? And yeah, I don't know what you're saying there. Also, like, not sure exactly where you're coming from. I'm not sure if I've ever seen you before on my channel. Like, I do appreciate you being here, but as far as like serving goes, that's something, in my opinion, that's like a very specific mindset that some people have. And personally, I don't really have that mindset. I think it's important to focus on what you can control, okay? Well, it's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Alfalfa M2. Thank you so much. But my channel is going to expand either way. There's no need to rush or like feel pressured or anything like that. It's just slow and steady wins the race, okay? So I just want to throw that out there. Thank you for your comments as always, okay? But I would try to focus on what you can control more than anything else, okay? Whenever you start with that, then eventually you can get to where you want to be, okay? Excuse me. All right, Michael, let's look and see what we got. Thank you so much, Alfalfa. I appreciate you. Spirit guides, excuse me. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for Michael Donaldson, please. You have the Five of Cups in the sideways position, okay? This means either, I believe this means, Michael, that you're on the brink of healing or recovering from something. It's like you're not 100% there, but you're pretty close, okay? You're on the brink. Can I get 3 more cards for Michael, please? Overall current energy right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have a great night, Alfalfa. Thank you so much. Queen of Cups in the reversal, 6 of Swords, and the Moon in the reversal. Okay. You're very close. Is the Queen of Cups Michael in the reversal? You have a yes. Okay. It's kind of like this, okay? This is what I feel, Michael. Whenever you're healing or recovering from whatever this is, and you are very close, it's like you spend a little bit of time where it's like, oh, maybe I've healed from it. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm like no longer going to have to worry about this. And then all of a sudden, excuse me, you get to this like level that's just a little bit deeper and you realize you're not 100% fully healed from whatever you think it is yet, okay? And then it's like you understand a new layer of the healing that you're going to have to go through, okay? 6 of Swords is you're moving on from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. So you have put whatever it is behind you. The Moon card in the reversal can be uncovering of plots and conspiracies. Now, this is like the most negative way to read the Moon in the reversal. This can represent something being clear to you or finding out about something, okay, that maybe you weren't 100% sure about. I feel like the Moon card in the reversal here could be like, you're doing great, you're showing up, doing the things, everything's awesome, and then boom, out of nowhere you get hit with depression or something, okay? It's like you get hit with this depression, you're like, what the, like, where is this going? Everything was great, you know, now I'm having a hard time, like I'm starting to get chills for some reason. I don't know if you can see it, but I can barely see it on the camera, but I'm starting to get chills a little bit because I can feel the energy, all right? And it's like, boom, all of a sudden it's like hard to wake up in the morning, and then like you get to where you want to take a nap in the middle of the day or something, where it's like, as before, this is not something that I was dealing with. I thought everything was good. It's like you're finding this new layer of healing that you're getting into, okay? Can I get 3 more cards? I can still feel the freaking, I really don't know if you can see it, but I can feel it. I can't see it on camera very well, but I can like feel the energy. Okay. Can I get 3 more cards for Michael, please? Overall current energy right now. Show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Strength in the reversal. Is the Strength in the reversal Michael's energy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You have a no. Okay. Part of the reason I think, Michael, that you're starting to get this, like this feeling, it's not actually 100% your energy. Like some of it probably is. Some of it might be the aspect where it's like you're having to regress just a little bit in order to get to that extra layer of healing. But someone, it's most likely a person. It's someone that feels like either weakness or doubt or paranoia, or they feel like dominated by your energy. And the reason they feel this way is because they probably thought they had you. They probably thought like Michael's always going to be there. I'm going to be able to, you know, reach out to Michael anytime. And not saying that that's not the case, but you're like literally moving on. Okay. You could have settled, you could have stayed probably. Okay. Even in just in an emotional sense, you could have settled or stayed for whatever this is. But instead, you're like, you know what? This doesn't serve me anymore. This doesn't serve my highest purpose. I'm walking away. And now you're becoming very independent, okay? Like you're learning boundaries as well. Like if this person comes back into your energy, so to speak, in some kind of way, you could be like, well, you know, I have this much time, or like, this is what I'm willing to offer, but I also got to go do this thing or something, okay? So you're getting very clear with your boundaries here, being very independent. And this is giving you your passion for life back, okay? So you now have someone also very curious, because I asked if this is your energy and I have a no, okay? They're feeling weak, doubt, or paranoia, or even possibly dominated by your energy in some kind of way, okay? Page of Swords in the reversal means that they're very curious about what you're doing. Like, what do you have going on? What's the secret solution here to, to the problem or something, okay? I don't think there's a secret solution. I think you're just starting to focus on yourself more because you don't want to settle, okay? Let's get 3 cards for what you do not see coming. Excuse me, guys, sorry. I'm glad I have a water because I've only had to clear my throat like 1,000 times. Okay. Excuse me. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get 3 cards for Michael? For what Michael does not see coming, please. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 2 of Pentacles. What's up, Carisha? How are you doing? Temperance. And the 6 of Cups. You have 3 very good cards. Okay. The 2 of Pentacles is balance. Okay. This represents work hard, play hard. Okay. This kind of means if you've been working very hard, you're getting a little bit more time to yourself, or you're being guided to, and vice versa. Okay. If you've been taking a lot of time for yourself, you're being guided to work a little bit more to balance out that energy. Okay. I am getting, you know, because the Pentacles do represent finances, I am getting a little bit more of maybe a financial balance. Okay. If that's something that you were needing, I doubt it, but you know, just in case. The Temperance is balanced through healing. Okay. This can represent cooperation, working together with other people in order to get this balance, but you do have balance here, and this is also alchemy. You know how I was saying, like, you're kind of walking away from something and stepping into your independent energy a little bit more? This is like turning water into wine. Okay, you're utilizing what's in front of you to make a situation into something more positive. Okay. 6 of Cups is pouring into yourself. Okay, you have an older woman that is giving a cup to a younger woman, and it represents you pouring into your inner child. A lot of tarot readers are going to read the 6 of Cups as someone from your past coming back to try to work things out with you, and there is a possibility of that. I don't really think you're super focused on it at this moment, though. I don't think that's the main goal, so to speak. But there is a possibility since we have the 6 of Cups. So overall, looking very good for you, Michael. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you, Kira, for the 10. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blessings. I appreciate you. Good to see you again. What's up, Melinda? How are you? Thank you so much, Blessings, for putting that information out there. Every night, love yourself first. Thank you so much, man. It took me a long time to learn that. That's why I say that as much as I do. Because it just took me a long time to learn that. I was in past relationships trying to give from an empty cup, and that always gave me the same result. So you have to love yourself first. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Michael. I appreciate you, my friend. It's so good to see you again. Michael's here like every single night. Thank you so much, brother. You're welcome, Kira. I'm going to read your message here now in just a second, okay? Thank you so much, Connie. I appreciate you. Good to see you. We have, I'm a Cap. I don't do the love thing well, but he is a Sagittarius. There is so much involved. I need to know how to get more one-on-one reading. You need how to get a more one-on-one reading. Oh, okay. I do personal readings as well, Kira. They're in the description box below. This is like an example of a very limited personal reading. That's why I do the mini spreads at the end of the live, so you can get like an idea of what a personal reading is like. Personal readings, I do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 40 minutes, usually. Sometimes I do 15 for people that's like never got a reading before and they want to see what it's like. Okay, I do 15 minutes, and sometimes I do like 1 hour readings or an hour and a half readings. It just depends on what people are looking for. But I'll look and see what I can find for you right now between you and the Sagittarius. Sagicorn. One thing I can say is that Sagittarius and Capricorn are right beside each other in the zodiac, like in the 12 signs. Okay, so it's Sagittarius and then Capricorn. So let me look at something really quick before I start your reading. Okay, this is the AI overview. And then you also have to keep in mind that everybody's sun sign is just one aspect of their very big natal chart. Okay, so it says the Sagittarius female and Capricorn male pairing has a moderate to low compatibility, roughly 40 to 50% due to conflicting yet potentially balancing energies, okay? Now, I would not recommend going on just that. I would at least give the relationship a chance to be able to see, because you never know. And then the other placements are really going to be able to tell. You'll probably be able to tell within about 2 or 3 months max, maybe, if like not sooner than that. I just wanted to throw that out there, okay? All right. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Kira, right? I just want to make sure. Kira, yes, okay. Overall current energy for Kira. I'm just going to get 2 cards. No, I'll get 3 cards for your overall current energy and then 3 cards for the connection, okay? Can I get 3 cards for Kira, overall current energy right now? What does she have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one more time. One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, you have the full card. 3 of Wands reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed, okay? The full card is a new start, new beginning, taking a leap of faith in some kind of way, okay? Doing something new. This can even be as simple as a new mindset, okay? Excuse me. 3 of Wands in the reversal means you've been putting in a lot of time, energy, and effort into something, and you're not quite seeing the results that you're looking for yet, okay? But you are being guided to continue putting in that work and effort, whatever it is that you've been putting effort in, because you will see the results soon. It's just that right now you're seeing obstacles, and it's like, oh, there's a lot of frustration here. Will I ever see the results? The answer is yes, but you do have to keep showing up, okay? Knight of Swords in the reversal can represent either confusion, not being 100% sure of something, or this can represent someone egotistical or mentally manipulative, okay? Now, I don't think that's the case, but we'll see, okay? This is just your overall current energy right now. Can I get 3 cards for Kira regarding the connection with the Capricorn? Yes, the Capricorn. I had to think about it. I was like, who's this? I got them backwards the whole time. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if it's different if I type in Cap female and Sag male, because I typed it in wrong, okay? And sometimes that will make a difference. Whew. Okay, it still says 40 to 50%, okay? It's because Sagittarius are like a little bit more go-getters. They're fire. And then Capricorns are very much planners. They're like, let's do it this way. We're going to plan the entire thing out before we start doing anything. And Sagittarius is like, nah, why do we need a plan? Let's do it. It doesn't always have to be that. It really depends on your other aspects of your chart, okay? All right. Cap female. Sagittarius male. Give me 3 cards between the dynamic between Kira and the Sagittarius male that she's referring to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let me get one more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything negative here. Okay. 9 of Pentacles does mean independent. Okay. Someone that is learning boundaries or has learned boundaries. This can represent you both are okay being independent even together, okay? King of Swords is someone very mentally clear on what they want or where they're going. They think things through from all perspectives, okay? 4 of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory, and this is also a card of marriage. So this, I mean, it looks very good. Is there anything that we need to see about Kira's energy with the Sagittarius? Anything that we need to know here that we do not see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Okay. Now, the 7 of Swords can represent lying, cheating, or stealing. But I don't think in this indication that that's what it is, okay? I think this is a card of strategy, because this does represent being strategic as well. If you are both strategic and you continue pouring energy into yourselves and kind of remain a little bit more independent, even in the connection or the relationship here, I feel like you have a good chance of it working out. If you guys get a little bit too like in each other, getting lost in the sauce a little bit too much, worried about what the other person's doing, getting stressed out about that, I feel like that will create resistance, okay? Yeah. If you get a little too lost in the sauce here, that's going to create resistance. But if you remain in your independent energy, stay strategic about the relationship and continue pouring into yourself, even if you're pouring into the other person, don't give all of your energy to the other person. Continue pouring into yourself here. I feel like it has a pretty good chance, okay? What this means is that it depends on you guys, okay? But it looks pretty good. Like, you have a pretty good chance here. Two clashing energies. I totally understand what you're saying. I'll find you on personal reading. You're very welcome, Kira. Thank you so much for being here. I know we had one more from Devin. So Devin, I only do mini spreads for people that do 10 US dollars or more, but I can do a 3-card spread for you for 5 if that's what you would like. It's up to you, okay? The only reason I do that is because I do yes or no questions on TikTok and I gotta try to save my time for that, okay? But I can do a 3-card spread for you. This is a mini spread is a 9-card spread, okay? And that's for 10. I know, like, it's not super even, but that's the way that I do it, okay? Devin Strickland, thank you for being here. Okay, let me get 3 cards for Devin Strickland regarding business advice, okay? From your spirit guides. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, may I get 3 cards for Devin Strickland from their spirit guides? What do they need to do regarding business, please? Show me the cards that I need to see for Devin Strickland. Okay, you want the... All right, I see what you're saying now. May I get a mini spread for Devin Strickland, please, regarding... Okay, I'm gonna say... Okay, that's okay. Can I get a mini spread for Devin Strickland, please, regarding business? Let's get 3 cards for what they have going on, and then 3 cards for business, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. 3 cards for Devin for what they have going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. There we go. Magician in the reversal. 8 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so... it's actually not like the worst energy in the world because you've been putting in a lot of effort. You've really been showing up, okay? Deviny, sorry about that. I just now noticed the Y. The words are a little bit tiny, unfortunately, but thank you so much, Deviny. I'll remember that. That's okay. I think it was, I'm a female. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I didn't know that actually. I was gonna say, I do know some females named Devin, but I was kind of picking up on that a little bit anyway. But Deviny, okay. You have the Magician in the reversal, which is some kind of blockage here, okay? It's like an obstacle or a blockage. It can sometimes represent not utilizing the tools that are already in front of you, but sometimes that's way easier said than done. It's like we may not always know how to do that, okay? The 8 of Swords is feeling stuck, okay? But this is a self-imposed restriction. It means that you're not actually stuck. You're just feeling very stuck and you're very clearly putting in the work. It's not like you're not doing anything, okay? The 8 of Swords, if she wiggles around a little bit, lets the ropes fall around her feet and pulls off the blindfold, she'll see that none of the swords are actually touching her. It just kind of feels like you're put in this box or something, okay? Can I get 3 cards for Deviny regarding business? Let me see. Business advice from your spirit guides. Can I get 3 cards for Deviny for business advice from her spirit guides? There we go. Lovers. 2 of Wands reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Now, the Lovers card, obviously, a lot of people think is about love. And it can be, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. The Lovers card, traditionally speaking, represents a fork in the roads and you're trying to figure out which path to take moving forward, okay? This path, or this path, okay? This means that your life will be completely different depending on which path you take. So you're at this like, this kind of like a fork where it's like, okay, my life will be totally different if I take this path, or completely different if I choose that path, or totally different if I choose this path. Like you're trying to figure out which path to take moving forward. I feel like there is something here as far as, what's the word I'm looking for? A specific outcome that you are expecting or thinking is going to happen, okay? It's like, I think this outcome is going to happen. I think it has to happen this way. That's the only way that it will work, okay? It's either that, or this represents having to spend money, okay? Spending a little bit more, having to spend a little bit more than you want to, or having to spend some kind of money here in order for a specific route to happen in business, okay? Two of Wands in the reversal is bad planning, things not going at all according to plan, or a complete lack of planning, okay? So let me get one more here for you. Six of Cups in the reversal. It's like longing. There is something to do with love here. I can't 100% place it, but that Six of Wands in the reversal is a longing for your energy, and that's coming out in business aspect. So, all right. What is she being guided to do here for Devonese spirit guides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 10 of Cups. Okay, you have to get very clear on what you want to happen. Okay, I feel like we have a couple of different routes here. It's like, I want this to happen and that or this, but you can't have all of those things happening. It has to be something specific, okay? For the one person, I think it's Deanna. I'm gonna go back and read your comments. I've kind of missed them, I apologize, but thank you for being here, Deanna, okay? All right, so you have to get very clear on what you, and if you have family, what you and your family both need, okay? You want to start a custom hat business, I see. Okay, is this something that will be successful if she decides to start? Very clear, yes. Queen of Cups fell out before I could even shuffle, okay? This is focusing on your creativity. This also represents emotional regulation, okay? But this is very focused on your creativity. The cups represent what you're creating, okay? They also represent emotion. So in one way or another, this could be a way for you to be able to heal emotionally or express yourself creatively through emotion, okay? It looks very good. Now, I'm gonna get 3 cards for what you do not see coming before we move, before full card in the reversal. It's like you're stuck. You're not sure if you should take the leap of faith or not, okay? Can I get 3 cards for Devony for what she does not see coming, please? 3 cards for Devony for what she does not see coming. Anything she needs to know? Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What's up, Moonshine? How are you doing? The Hermit in the reversal. Page of Wands reversed. The Death card in the reversal. Okay. Is this a person holding her back? Yeah. I feel like you have a person here that's scared for you to take the leap of faith. I don't think it's 100% you. You don't know how you would handle the demand if business takes off. Well, first, focus on what you can control, always, okay? Focus on what you can control right now. Whenever it gets to that point where it's like, oh God, this is a lot. I don't know if I can keep doing it this way. Now you have to bring in an opportunity, okay? Now an opportunity is gonna open up for you to be able to take action on. It may be unorthodox or something that you're not expecting. I need to leave my husband. Okay, I was gonna say this energy is someone that's like lazy or doesn't take action on their goals, or it's kind of like with the Death card in the reversal, this is a cycle. Stuck, sameness, repeating the same cycle over and over again, okay? And then you have the Hermit in the reversal. This can represent coming out of hermit mode, but this can also represent someone being hyper-social instead of quiet reflection, okay? Someone here is scared to like leave the comfort zone, okay? And I know that probably sounds maybe different. I don't know. That's what it represents. Someone's kind of scared to leave the comfort zone here. They're like, oh, that'll never work. You shouldn't even try that. Or like, let's just keep doing this thing. It's just gonna work or something like that, okay? I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Is there anything else that she needs to know for moving forward here? Okay, is there anything else we need to see for Devaney? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. There we go. Yes. The Sun card is happiness. This represents success, usually after struggle, okay? This is a very good card. And my advice is do the thing, okay? Start the hat business, I think it is, okay? I would totally recommend starting the hat business. Is that what it is? Hat business. Custom hat business. I feel like you can do it. You have the Sun card. This is considered the best card in the tarot deck, okay? You're very welcome, Devaney. Awesome, guys. Mordecai. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Blessings. Custom hats and handbags. I feel like you could totally do it. There's a lot of people that will buy that, okay? A lot of people. What's up, Tracy? At the moment, I'm only doing mini spreads for people that are donating $10 US or more, okay? I'll get a split for you. You have a the World card in the reversal. You're welcome, Blessings. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate you as well, my friend. Thank you so much, Devaney. I appreciate that. I've had to put in a lot of time, but I've finally gotten here. Tracy, you're stuck in some kind of cycle, okay? This represents endless, meaningless, repetitive, redundant existence. Every day, the same thing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, you need to break out of some kind of cycle or you are. Okay, both very good cards. What's up, Tabby? How are you doing? All right, guys, I do got to get off of here. Unless if someone else donates, I will do your mini spread. Okay, but otherwise, I have to get on TikTok. On TikTok, I answer yes or no questions for at least 30 minutes. Okay. Been telling Visa. I'm not 100% sure what you mean there, Tracy, but it is good to see you. Okay. So that's the only reason that I don't usually do that. For Bubbles, your intuition is telling you something, okay? You're being guided to listen to your intuition at this time and follow it, even if it's kind of making you step out of your comfort zone, because sometimes it is. Not always, but sometimes, okay? That's okay, Bubbles. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I usually do that every once in a while anyway, so. Okay, advice for 2026 for Devaney. Let's look and see. Excuse me. Okay. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get advice for Devaney Strickland for 2026? Let's see. Can I get advice for Devaney Strickland for 2026? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Okay. 9 of Cups. Nice. 2 of Pentacles in the reversal. Wheel of Fortune in the reversal. Okay. I don't really see this 100% as advice. I see part of it as advice, okay? The Wheel of Fortune in the reversal, this can represent bad luck or misfortune, okay? But there's a silver lining to this card. The Wheel of Fortune always has a positive and a negative meaning. The positive side is that you're breaking out of a cycle, okay? It just feels like bad luck or misfortune because of an imbalance, okay? This is like juggling, okay? Having to like get everything together to make sure that everything's where it needs to be. Can represent having to pull money from here and put it over there to make sure all the bills are paid type of energy. And that's being very real with that, okay? But you have the 9 of Cups right in the middle of this, okay? The 9 of Cups represents happiness, and this is based on the work and effort that you've been putting in, okay? The person here is sitting on a wooden bench, and it means that they do have to continue putting in that work and effort in order to maintain that happiness, but you do have it, okay? So it feels a little, I don't even think the Wheel of Fortune is going to be feeling like bad luck or misfortune. It's just breaking out of that cycle. And then Two of Pentacles is juggling a little bit, things being a little out of balance for a little bit in order for you to get to this Nine of Cups, which is the happiness, okay? Let me get 3 more cards here. Advice for Devony. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. What's up, Peach Fairy? How are you doing? Strickland. For some reason, I forgot the last name. May I get 3 more cards for Devony Strickland for advice for 2026? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. The Devil in the reversal. And the Temperance card. This is like, you know, I don't mean to be negative, I guess I would say, but the person that we were referring to a couple of minutes ago came out as a Page of Wands, and now they're coming out as a Page of Pentacles in the reversal, both in the reversal, okay? This is like a waste of time, energy, effort, or money, or someone feeling like they missed an opportunity, okay? You have very, very good cards with the Devil in the reversal. Excuse me. This is like your personal get out of jail free card, okay? This is like releasing some kind of obstacle or blockage, something that's been in your way, okay? It's like you're trying to go through it, but you can't, and now you're releasing this. And now you have balance, okay? The Temperance card is balance and healing. This is also a card of, it's actually alchemy, but I wanted to say transmutation, okay? Turning something negative into something positive by focusing on what's right in front of you, okay? I think it's, I don't want to, whatever blockage that you have, especially if it's another person, you're being guided to break a cycle, especially if you know you're stuck in a cycle with someone, okay? So that way you can heal, you have a blockage removed, you're going to be having a little bit of an imbalance at first, but ultimately it leads to happiness, okay? Nine of Cups is a very good card. All right, I'm going to get 3 cards for anything that you don't see coming in 2026 that you definitely need to be aware of, okay? Is there anything in 2026 that Devony does not see coming, but definitely needs to be aware of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The Sun in the reversal. Let me get 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of Cups in the reversal. And the 3 of Cups. Okay. You have the option. It's like, it's up to you, is what this means, okay? Because you literally had the Sun in the upright just a second ago. The 2 of Cups in the reversal is the separation, excuse me, usually between a significant other or a business, okay? And then you have the 3 of Cups, which is celebrating with friends or family or finding happiness in oneself. The Sun card in the reversal, I don't even really have to pull a card on it. This is what will happen if you don't break out of the cycle, okay? I can ask, is this what will happen if she doesn't break out of the cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 of Cups in the reversal is a longing. So this actually might not even be your energy. It might be the other person longing for your energy, wanting you to come back or trying to get you back into, yeah. Very clear, because I do have to cover it there. Very clear that someone's going to be longing for your energy. This is what you don't see coming. If you do go through a separation here, they're going to be really missing you, all right? But you're going to be celebrating, okay? You have a reason to celebrate here as well with the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Like that's a very, I'm just saying, okay? So either way, it looks very good for you, okay? I don't want to say like you need to get out of the relationship. I mean, I feel like personally, if I knew that I was stuck in a cycle and I knew that someone else was blocking my energy and I was trying to move forward or move on with something creative that I wanted to do, I would recommend it. But if there's a way to move forward with the person, maybe try that. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how many times you repeated the cycle. You know, what have you tried already? Need to get out, but it's hard. I can imagine, yeah. And it's hard probably because there's other people's feelings involved. You don't want to hurt other people, you know, but sometimes you just have to do what is best for you. Otherwise, you'll go through a tower moment. And the tower is something that you don't want to go through. I'm sure you may have been through one before. I don't know, but it's not something you want to go through. Too many times repeating the cycle. So that pretty much answers the question for you, okay? Otherwise, what happens is, it's like you know that something is better for you and something is trying to come in and then the Tower moment happens, and then it's like you have to anyway. So it's like whether you want to or not, and it's usually under very stressful circumstances. You don't want to hurt him, I understand. You can give them, I don't know, I mean, I would take it as far as, I don't know. See, I don't want to recommend too much because you've already stated everything. You've been through a lot of the same cycle with the same person. Don't know how to get out amicable. Is there advice for her for the relationship? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Empress, okay. Support, stability, resources. The World card, I mean, the World card is completing a chapter, leveling up, and entering into a new phase of your life. The Empress is support, stability, resources, attention, pregnancy, pregnant with a new idea. Does that mean an idea will come to her? This is a yes card. So some kind of idea should be coming to you as far as the best move to make as far as going forward with that, okay? 7-year-old twins, I see, okay. That makes sense. That makes it even more difficult, I can imagine. Let me get one more card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Strength card, okay? Relying on your inner strength and having patience. This is what the Strength card means. Will I find a healthier relationship for Devaney? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 of Pentacles in the reversal. This is what you're being guided to focus on, okay? This is releasing something that you've been holding on to tightly. The answer is yes. Okay, I can tell you that because I know, but this is not what Spirit wants you to focus on, okay? What you're being guided to do is let go of something first, okay? The reason that Spirit or God does this is because they want to see how willing you are to move forward, okay? Are you willing to move forward into the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen? Because if you are, then it's most definitely going to be a yes. But if you're not, then you're going to stay stuck in the same cycles. It depends on what you are ready for. And that's the hardest part about all of this. I say that's the hardest part about all of this, because sometimes you're jumping off a mountain, like the Fool card. Everyone thinks you're a fool, and then you're landing on your feet. Everyone thinks that you're going to crash and burn, but you land right there on your feet, okay? That's the hardest part, but you've got this, okay? I know that you do. It's a weird sound. Is that just them or everyone? That's everyone. That's everybody. I feel like I waste 10 years. Devin, that's another hard part, but you didn't waste anything, okay? It may have taken you 10 years to get to the conclusion that you're at now, but you got to that conclusion. It doesn't matter if it took 10 years or 50 years. You've gotten to the conclusion, so you're where you want to be, okay? It takes some people less time. It takes other people more time. So you just take the time that you need, know that you've gotten to the conclusion or the answer where you want to be at, and move forward from there. Just don't stress about it, you know? That's the hardest. That's another. I feel like a lot of this is what I keep saying is the hard part, but there's layers. So there are layers here. You just have to keep your head up, you know? Don't stress about things that are outside of your control. Kansas. Thank you, blessings. With conclusions in school. That's another thing, what Joanna said. All right, Brandon. What's up, Chris? All right, I think I am finally about to get off of here, guys. I'm going to go to TikTok and do the 30-minute live on TikTok. I answer yes or no questions on there. So when I go, what will make it easier? For Devin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 of Cups in the reversal. This is indecision, or worse, being forced into a decision against one's will. So it's kind of like what I said a second ago, okay? A second ago I said, if you end up not making the decision, you can keep repeating the same cycle over and over until eventually you reach the Tower. And the Tower is something that forces you to make a decision. And that's something that you don't want to go through. You could be going through the same cycle from now until 20 years from now, okay? And then eventually you go through a Tower moment where, for example, you catch the other person cheating on you, and then you're like, well, now I'm definitely moving on, okay? Or something. It doesn't have to be that specifically. It's just some kind of indication, lets you know there's no way I'm going to repeat this cycle again. Now I need to move forward. So being forced into a decision against one's will, would you rather continue repeating the cycle, or would you rather be able to grow and move forward and have happiness? That's how it makes it easier. I know that's not, how can you have a Tower moment? That's not what you want. I know it seems like it would be easier, and sometimes that's what I do, but you don't know when the Tower is going to happen. You just know that it will happen, okay? So it's way better if you make the decision yourself, okay? Decide to be happy. You can even be like, hey, you know, there's not rules here, okay? It seems like there's rules all the time, but this is what you can do. This is what I would recommend. Be like, hey, I'm going to need to take space, and I'm going to be able to need to focus on this, okay? If we can find a way to manage and maintain our relationship while I take space and focus on this, that's going to be great. But if it's not something that we can do, then I feel like we're going to have to take it one step farther and decide to be apart or something, you know? There's ways to do it where you can still move forward either together or separate. It just depends on what the other person does or says, you know? Prefer to co-parent. And maybe that's something that you need to bring up, you know? Like maybe that's something you have to talk to them about. Some Towers are good. Corey's right. So the Tower is a shock to the system. Sometimes it's a good thing, okay? It's just being brought back down to reality. Sometimes you can be like, oh man, this is never going to work out. I can't believe that I tried this something. And then a Tower moment happens and you realize that you're making a lot more progress than you thought you were. Thank you for saying that, Corey, because I didn't even I don't know why I didn't think to say that, but that is true. Can they co-parent in a healthy way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Cups represents that will keep you stuck. 8 of Cups in the reversal, okay? This is kind of like being depressed, stuck, not able to move forward. It's kind of like settling for a comfort zone, okay? So that's a no. At least not right now. I feel like you're going to have a conversation with them first. Like that's the best way to be able to gauge it. I know that's probably way easier said than done, but you're going to have a conversation first with them. Devin, you can always reach out for a personal reading if you need me to go further for you, okay? If you want me to kind of like really dive into the energy, just let me know. It's in the description box below, okay? You're very welcome. Thank you so much, Devin. I appreciate you for being here. Reach out to my email in the description box below, okay? And I'll send you a message back. Then he does about the kids. Focus on your children. Thank you so much for saying that, Joanna. That's actually a realm that I don't really have a lot of experience in, but thank you so much, Joanna. Absolutely, Devaney. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great night, Michael. Thank you so much for being here, man. It's good to see you again. All right, guys. I'm going to get off of here. I will be back live again tomorrow night. Hopefully, maybe a little bit earlier than tonight, but we'll see. Okay. Absolutely, blessings. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know next time you're on here, blessings. I'm going to do a 3-card pull for you as well. Okay, I was going to do that tonight, but I'm a little out of time. But I will be back, okay? Thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day, night, or afternoon, depending on where you are. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. See you guys.